Okie dokie, we are now approaching the Room Tour 2024. And here it is. It's not even a game zone anymore, so I don't know why I've got that up there. Bit weird. But can't exactly take it off. And we hit the big ass wardrobe. It's a corner wardrobe. Kind of a pain in the ass, but sorely needed. All my clothes are piled in there. Got to get around the door. Bit annoying. But it's a good platform for the audio to go on. This is 750 watts, fills the entire room. You don't even realize it's that high up. Good bass, works for me. Oh, look, the M16. Hey, I dropped that twice already. Bloody idiot. But it's a place to keep it. And then we hit the big wardrobe handle. And I like the way that backdrops on my videos as well. Bit annoying. All my Marvel figures, a lot of them were actually put back into storage. I still own them all, but these are the bigger ones, all my favourite ones still. I don't think I'll ever try and get rid of all of these, but I've always liked them. Dust collectors like a bitch, but hey ho. A couple of books from my mate Anthony there as well. And it's all up high above my Marvel collection. Yes, I do keep everything A to Z as well. And I have unboxed all my little mug figures as well, and I think they look better on shelf. So to go through Marvel Universe ones were quite hard to actually get a hold of them all in decent condition, but I did it. Everyone's got that one. Still looking for the 5th series of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in an Amaray case. The price of that's gone up ridiculous. And yes, as I said, everything is A to Z. I will pull out a few as well, as I have had a few Mondos added to the old collection, which are my favourite kind of steelbooks. My intentions on everything is to have every version of the films. So yes, you can see there's a 4K, a 3D, a steelbook, a normal. I will be getting every version of every film. It will take a while. See, Fat Fingers, people, it's a real thing. Wakanda Forever, not the best film ever. Let's move that chair out of the way so my fat ass can sit down. There we go. Captain America's, I've got loads of different ones of them. Recent Mondos, of course. And I've only got, 6 or 7 versions of Captain Marvel, with the next one out. I'll be watching it this Wednesday, of course. Couldn't be asked to go to the cinema. Deadpool's, classic titles. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange steelbooks are expensive, so that's way down the line time. Guardians of the Galaxy, some of my favourite titles as well. Very cool. The Hulk 4K I had to get from America, wasn't available here. Iron Man 2 on a Mondo. The number 1 is like 70 quid. Damn. Lots of different titles. Thor had a few Mondos that were around recently, but very much enjoyed the Spider-Man animated. Amazingly visual titles they are. Thor Dark Mondo there, very nice. Ragnarok one's okay, but Love and Thunder, a bit boring, as you'll see. Again, fat finger alert. Oh, give it an ear, bet, yeah. See? Fat fingers, people, it's a real thing. Be interested to see if they do another Thor title. Then every other X-Men known to man. Oh, that's dodgy. When a 4K steelbook costs you about 4 quid, you know it's just shit film. But then every version of every fucking major box set for X-Men, I've got all of them. There's the rest of me little mug figures. So, quite like my Marvel setup there. Still got to fill up more. It's very fluid. I will continue to add a couple of biggies there which just don't fit. Hobbit sets, Clueless, and of course my mannequin, which is like £100 on eBay now. Bloody hell. Some spare 4K slip covers and stuff there, which, yeah. Anyone sees anything they want, let me know. A couple of extras stuff that I bought there by accident. And this is the remainder of what I have left, which hasn't got a multiple or something. So only about 45 titles there. And there's this spare space. And then we go all the way up here and break our necks. And this my Disney. I like to keep my Disney separate. Looking to get every 4K, every steelbook, every variation, every 3D of these as well. Again, will take time. Some of them can be expensive, but I've got nothing but time. But quite happy with what I've got so far. Lots of the 4K, which is one thing you really want. National Treasures. All good titles. All definitely worth it. If Disney Plus keep putting their fucking price up, I don't need them anymore. I'll just whack it on from this. And a couple of extra Mondos, which I just keep as a display. Now, this is the normal titles where I have multiples, so I will always, again, I'm going for the 4K, the Steelbooks, the 3Ds. I only got 4 copies of Avatar, but one of my favourites, of course, is Bad Taste. Classic title. The quality of that title on there is terrible, but at least I got it. 3 versions of Bumblebee. Bit sad. What you'll find here, these are titles which I enjoy. I'm not collecting anymore on the basis of, here we go, G.I. Joe's, the Italian 4Ks, sound quality, amazing, highly recommending, they're cheap as hell. I'm collecting on the basis of what I want to keep. So, like, yes, I may have 5 versions of How to Train Your Dragon, but I've got the 3Ds, etc., and I will be getting the 4Ks. You'll see in my Jumanjis, my Jurassic Parks. I'm slowly building up. As you can see here, Kingsman, got the Steelbook, got the 4K, got the normal. Still got a couple to get to have the whole collection, but really happy I've got the Steelbooks. Picked both those Steelbooks up at the same time in the same store. Love Pixels. Regret selling my Paul Steelbook. Open Season 1, 2 and 3. Lots of titles which mean something to me, entertain me. It's not about collect everything anymore. It's collecting what I want. Here's the sad part. I own all versions of Rampage. Yes, that's 4K. Both the Steelbooks, including the 3D and the Japanese one. And a separate 3D and normal as well. I do, fat fingers, I do like the artwork on the old Japanese one. Very cool. So 5 versions of Rampage there, people. Am I sad? More titles. Multiples of Secret Life of Pets. Love those titles. Still got some Star Wars to get, but I want to get them with the slipcover, so I've got to be more selective there. So you got to pick up all the ninjas and everything again, which is all stuff I've basically sold off and I need to get back. Same with Transformers. And we go down to Wonder Woman. And there's me spare space. I don't really have too much spare space left, which doesn't matter to me. Now, there's me Thor hammer. My setup now is still 2 screens. That's a 4K screen, dirty but 4K. It's much easier for me to film this way. It's the right angle. It works for me. It's a way for me to work it in an office setting. Make sure all my paperwork's done. Make sure anything to do with the government, anything to do with banking is done correctly. I keep an eye on everything, which I was letting slip prior. One of my presents from my missus for Christmas. I love that. I want to get all of them the same as Big Paulie. Ooh, and lots of storage. Yep, every one of those drawers is full of crap. Excuse the holes in the wall. That's just me being a vandal. I have my Harry Potter. The Dark Art Steelbook's going to sit next to that when I finally get a hold of it. As is the 4K and the Train, going to sit there when I finally get a hold of them. And of course, my Hulk, which is the last thing my mother gave me before she passed away. Harry Potter is a very important series to me, so yes, I kept all of the figures out. Really do enjoy these films. Regret selling my 4K, so that's the next thing I want to get back. Awesome series. I love the way I display this. Bit of a mess at the bottom, but you got to have a bit of Grogu as well. Hello, mate. Not too shabby. But then, I think the only version of Harry Potter I don't own is the Fantastic Beasts #1 Steelbook, which is only available on Amazon Italy. I missed it when it was on sale for a tenner, so I will get that when it's on sale again. But other than that, I own all versions. So yes, multiple versions there, but all displayed correctly. There's the printer, where, you know, when you've got to send letters to government and shit like that. And the secondary wardrobe, which is for my daughter, so we making sure that she had more space. Look at all the crap she's, you know, my daughter comes with so much crap. But this is just the way it goes. So this is my setup now. I had 4,500 Blu-rays. I've now got 790. And let's fade away. As we fade back from the grey of my room tour, hopefully you thought it was okay. I know the voice was maybe slightly a bit low, but I didn't realise till afterwards, so hopefully you could hear me. Just turn your volume up a bit. But as you know, and as you can see, I'm back. Now, I've come back on a Monday. I'd love to say it's an amazing Monday, but fucking hell, boring as shit. So we're going to go through what's actually out this week. Hopefully inspire you to buy at least one thing, but who knows. Next week's not looking too bad. We're going to keep an eye on a few things, see if you can get them cheaper as well, and have a little look at what's coming soon, but only for Britain. There's much more coming out in the US, but that's more videos, that is. It's looking a bit more positive for the 2024, I must say. But it's like, I'm looking at the listings and I'm thinking maybe they've lost their way a little bit. Do you agree with me? We need to be inspired. And the fact that the basket case set is being re-released again, and that was to much fanfare again. Get a new fucking toy, guys. Christ, that's about the third release of it in the past 2 years. We're getting bored of that kind of stuff. Stop rehashing. Start looking at some decent stuff. And of course, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be looking at the best places to source things like The Abyss and True Lies and Aliens in 4K to make sure you can get a hold of them quickly and safely, guys. So what actually did come out today? The Tourist. Series 1 and 2 for $27.99. Now, I really haven't had The Tourist jump down my throat in any way, shape or form. Bit weird. The first series you can pick up at CX for what, 12 quid, and Music Magpie for about £11.40. So think of that what you will. But series 2 is available for 17 quid as well. I'm not especially enamoured by it. Is that something I'm missing? Let me know in the comments down below. Is that worth getting? Series 4 of Das Boot come out today. Now, I've been made aware by my German history mate Anthony that the original Das Boot films are cool, but the series sucks ass. Do you agree with him? He doesn't like them. Didn't like the fact the third series come out, and the fact that the fourth, I doubt he's going to be smiling at all. But again, that's out today for $18.99. Is anyone going to bother? I don't know. Born to Fly. Just looks like a cheap Japanese Top Gun wannabe, but a bit better price, $12.99. But not something I mean, I'm into the old Japanese and Chinese films quite a bit, but I haven't really heard too much about that one. We have a limited edition for the title Inside, but then there's the Blu-ray version as well. You're looking at £29.99 for the limited edition and 18 quid for the non-limited. You expect a bit more chutzpah with the limited edition. Doesn't look like it to me, but I've never really heard of the title anyway, so again, am I missing something? Lars Van Troyer. We all know that weird name, but it all comes out with weird box sets that are expensive. So a trilogy of titles, we've got Rigid 1 and 2 in Exodus in a digipack, 65 quid. Oh, unless you know what those films are, let me know. Am I missing something? Because why would you spend 65 quid on 3 films? Not fucking likely. The Frisco Kid. Now, there's no price on this one because it's a Warner Archives title. So you're looking at, you have to order it from the Warner site because it's one of those, I think it's a burn, what they call burn on demand. It is due out today, but go to Warner's website if you want that one. So not too bad there. Another one is the Guns for San Sebastian, and that, again, no price on that at the moment, but because you got to order it off their website as well. Circle of Danger, vintage classic. So vintage, I've never heard of it. 15 quid. Is it supposed to make you excited? I don't know. So as a release week, yeah, nah. Probably the worst one to ever come back on, but at least I'm here. What can I say? Next week we got Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yeah, another one. There's a 1978 a 4K limited edition and Arrow exclusive print on that one as well. Then you've got an artwork version, a 4K version, and a Blu-ray special edition, and blah 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 blah. How many times are you going to re-release this shit? It's like, oh well, I picked it up last year, or I picked it up 2 years before that. How about go for something new? Buy more IP, please. You can only make so much money out of one thing. We have the Footloose 4K Steelbook next week, the 1984 version. Pushing it at 30 quid. Gotta be said, Kevin Bacon, you're amazing. But, I just can't force myself for 30 quid for something like that. No. Alligator 4K and Alligator 2. Why Alligator 1 is 4K and Alligator 2 is Blu-ray? You know, how much more money would it have been to upscale the other one? Bit weird. 40 quid as well. Yeah, 40 quid if you'd upscale both of them. Lazy. That's out next week as well. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's out next week. Never heard of it. Deadshot, a £14 title. Again, I've not heard of it, so is it any good? Let me know. How to Have Sex. I'm damn sure I know how to do that, assuming I've got a daughter, but there you go. 15 quid. That's out next week. River. It's exclusive to HMV. I don't know why. But 18 quid. It better be fucking good. I don't know what's going on with that. We go back to the Criterions next week as well with a title called Mudbound. Never heard of it myself, but Criterion saying it's worth doing one. So 9 times out of 10 Criterion is worth looking at. It's just not worth paying the money. I'm sure everybody agrees with me on that one. Doctor Who, Daleks in Colour. How many more fucking Doctor Who releases are there? I mean, have a look on Blu-ray TV and documentaries on CEX. The largest title is like a £500 steelbook of Doctor Who. Who the fuck's going to pay that kind of money? It's Doctor fucking Who, Nerdville. Ooh, they want 20 quid as well, but the only saving grace is it slipped a week, so you're going to have to wait 2 weeks for it. Not that I'm going to be crying over that. One that I really don't understand. It's a funny title. A Million Ways to Die in the West. Yes, Seth MacFarlane's funny, but the fact that you can pick this up for what? £1 in CEX, $2.99 on Music Magpie. Why the fuck would you pay 13 quid for a brand new copy of it? It ain't worth that. It ain't worth $2.99 on Music Magpie. Get it for £1 at CEX. So for this week and next week, we're pushing it a bit. Week after, yeah, we got the marbles and things like that. So yeah, I'm happy with what's going on in a couple of weeks' time. But damn, we got a slow couple of weeks coming, guys. So that's where you got to save your money. Save your money. Please save your money. But what we got to look forward to, like I say, the marbles, 4K Steelbook. I like the artwork. 4K and Blu-ray. That's coming out on the 19th of February. So pondering which one to get. I'll be selling a few bits to get that because I'm not spending cash out and stuff like that. Avatar 4K Steelbook is finally turning up. Remember, that is a HMV exclusive. We've all waited a long time for that. It's out on the 19th of Feb. Kind of leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Why we should have to wait so long, but if I like it, I might think about it. Dragons Forever. Now, Dragons Forever is one of the best Jackie Chan titles there is. I'll say that straight away. But when they released it and it's like 32, 35 quid, ooh, that was a bit painful. We got the cheaper ones coming. We got a 4K at 25, then you got a Blu-ray as well. That's hitting on the 19th. That's what they call their cheaper versions. Suppose that works, but if you can find it cheap or second-hand at CEX, I'd go that way myself. Rhubarb and custard. Oh, but once you think those words, if you're my age, you'll get that song in your head and you won't get it out for the rest of the day. So annoying, but the fact they want 50 quid for the complete first season, ooh, you're pushing it there, love. That's probably worth a tenner. And you want 50? Yeah, not going to happen. And last but not least, a title which, let's face it, after the past 3 years is scarily correct. Contagion. Kate Winslet's a muppet in it. But we've got a 4K Steelbook, 4K coming out of that, 26th of Feb. Yeah, that's not a bad title. I mean, with hindsight, if we'd all watched it 5 years ago, maybe a lot of us wouldn't have died if we took it serious. The fact that within a couple of years of this title coming out, it all fucking came true, just shows what a bunch of government wankers. But at the end of the day, I would put it down as maybe a £20 4K Steelbook title, not higher than that. Maybe me being a bit tight-ass, but there you go. They need to bring their prices back down a bit. If you want to sell more, put your prices down a little more, and you will make more in the long run. Because I think prices are starting to alienate people. You want us to collect, don't fuck us over. That's all I've got to say about it. Now, hopefully you did enjoy the room tour. I know it's a bit quiet, but it's just roughly put together by me. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I appreciate all the amazing words I've had from people, the fact that I've now come back. You can see this keeps coming off, which is really annoying because where you got all the beardy bits, all of this pulls off and it fucking hurts. So this will keep falling off and I have to keep changing it every day, which is really annoying. But it's a penance, I suppose. Got to keep doing it. I will be doing another video this week. I'm going to take a look at coming soons around the world, just to do a quick overview of stuff that's exciting, stuff you might not know about, and see what you want to be spending those pennies on going into Valentine's time, and of course Easter eggs. Yes, Easter eggs are out there already, guys. You know you're going to want it. Now take care, enjoy yourselves, please be safe and play safe, as they say. And if anyone wants to have a chat, you know where I am. I'm back. I'm bad. I'm not black, but I'm definitely mad. Take care, guys. Good to be back. Bye now.